Hey, Truth Seekers, welcome back. Zach here. In this video, I want to talk about the Warriors' win streak and why it was snapped in Milwaukee, Wisconsin last night, December 12th, 2015. If you're not aware, the Golden State Warriors were chasing the Los Angeles Lakers record from the year 71, the same year the Golden State Warriors moved to Golden State. That win streak was 33 consecutive games. The Warriors' chance to tie would have come Christmas Day against the Cleveland Cavaliers, but instead the streak was snapped December 12th against the Milwaukee Bucks, the same team that ended the Lakers' 33 game winning streak in 1971 that the Warriors were chasing. If you're new to my channel, I have been showing for more than 2 years on my written blog and also on this video channel that pro sports are rigged by numbers and history. And oftentimes, if you know the league history and you understand this language of numerology and gematria that I'm teaching that the league is rigged by, you can often predict the future in sports. Someone who is more knowledgeable about the Lakers' win streak probably would have been able to nail this, and I will show why in this presentation. So, something interesting. The Warriors' win streak included games from last year. Last year, the Warriors closed out the regular season by defeating the Portland Trail Blazers, the Minnesota Timberwolves, the Memphis Grizzlies, and the Denver Nuggets. They were 24-0 this year, meaning they had a 28-game win streak. And the NBA had mentioned weeks ago that if they won 33 in a row, that would count as tying the 71 record by the Lakers, even though it's divided up over 2 seasons. Anyhow, notice that their first win to begin the streak was April 9th, 2015. 4/9, as we write it in the United States. Warriors in gematria sums to 49. Think about the nearby San Francisco 49ers, an important number for the region in sports. Their win streak began April 9th, 2015, in the 33rd state, Oregon. Oregon is the 33rd state. They were chasing a 33 game win streak. And also, if you go back to one of my earliest videos from August or September of 2014, I said the NBA is a 33 league. That video is from more than a year ago. I explained why they're always coding 33 into important history in the NBA. Here we're talking about a win streak of 33 games that the Warriors were chasing. The win streak began in the 33rd state. They recently changed the name to Moda Center in Oregon. In gematria, M's the 13th letter, O the 15th, D the 4th, A the 1st. Moda equals 33 in the 33rd state. So the Warriors, their win streak ended at 28 games. That's how it goes down in the record books. 28 consecutive regular season wins. Again, if you're new to my work, for more than 2 years, I've been talking about the relationship between 33 and 28. These numbers are often coded together, 33 and 28, because they have this significance in gematria, both summing to 156, the God number in English gematria, which sounds arbitrary if you're new here, but this is another number that gets coded into important events. See my recent video on the death of Michael Jackson 156 days after Obama became president. Learn how he died at Ronald Reagan Hospital, who died on the 156th day of the year. In history, the 156th day of the year is June 5th. The movie Truman Show came out that day. The name Truman Burbank, the main character, has a name gematria of 156. The movie's about having men play God over other men's lives without them realizing it. Truman Show, the movie, is named after the 33rd president, Harry Truman. These numbers all come back together. And they're coded in all sorts of things from history to movies to sports events, like right here. The World Trade Centers existed for 33 years from 68 to 2001. They were open for 28 years from 73 to 2001. The worst act of terrorism in the United States since 9/11, at least as we're told in the media, was the Boston Marathon bombing. The Tsarnaev brothers had life numbers of 28 and 33. No coincidence, special numbers. That's why now the top two records for win streaks in NBA history are 28 and 33. With regards to this number 156, it is the Milwaukee Bucks that ended the streak at 33 for the Lakers in 71 and 28 this year for the Warriors. And they happen to be a team name with that gematria, perhaps why they were chosen to end it twice in history. The streak that the Warriors were chasing was from 44 years ago. Jerry West was on that Lakers team. Jerry West right here. Jerry West's silhouette is what the symbol is for the NBA, if you were not aware of that. He wore the number 44. The record was set 44 years ago, the year Golden State took on the Warriors. Notice that Jerry West in gematria sums to 44, just like the number he wore. So many athletes, as I continue to reveal, have names that sum to the numbers they wear. A lot. Very common with the superstars. In prior work, I've pointed out how the Warriors' win streak definitely coincides with the Philadelphia 76ers losing streak. The 76ers won the NBA Finals 33 years ago before this year. The Philadelphia Warriors were the first ever team to win an NBA championship. Last year, when the Warriors won the NBA Finals, Iguodala, who played the majority of his career with the Philadelphia 76ers, was the MVP for the Warriors. We'll talk more about Philadelphia. What I want to point out about 44 is that there's only two states in the United States that have gematria 44, Wisconsin and Georgia. Wisconsin and Georgia, the only two 44s. The Bucks play in Wisconsin. Again, they ended the streak that has a lot to do with 44. Last year, the Warriors were in the NBA Finals facing the Cavs, who were in their 44th year of existence. King James equals 44. It was the 44th year since the Warriors moved to Golden State again. 44 keeps coming up. LeBron James scored 44 in Game 1. No coincidence. Also, Truth Seeker, the Milwaukee Bucks won the NBA Finals that year, 44 years ago. How it all syncs up. Head coach of the Bucks right now is Jason Kidd, a point guard with a 33 name. It's a 33 league with the superstars. Jason Kidd, very much superstar status in the NBA. Also, just a little side note for those of you who like the numbers, what's interesting about 71 and 44 is that when written out as words, they have gematria of 144, these numbers that share this relationship, which I teach about on this channel and other videos. This win streak ended on December 12th, 12, 12, 12 times 12, also 144. I put the calculator math up there just for those who don't trust me. Also, one of the headlines last night, Fear the Deer. Fear the Deer. This is interesting. Has gematria of 59. Fear the Deer equals 59. Yesterday's date had a numerology of 59. Where these numbers often come together, 59 and 44 is in the word kill. They're often coded into tragedies. In this case, it's not a tragedy, but it's the end of a win streak. You know, might have been a heartbreaker for the fans of Golden State and the people who like to see records broken. Perhaps also for Lakers haters, because it was a Lakers streak. The Bucks were wearing those green t-shirts. Green happens to be a color with 49 gematria. Remember, Warriors equals 49. The win streak started on 4-9. And if you missed it, these are the shirts the fans were wearing last night before the streak was broken. The shirts were printed out for the fans to wear. Predetermined prophecy, Truth Seeker. It's all rigged, which is what I'm continuing to show. Stuff like this is just a slap in the face. So, the Warriors lost last night 95 to 108. And here's what's interesting about all these numbers. 95 is the reflection of 59, which we just talked about in regards to kill and the date. The Warriors also defeated their first opponent this season 111 to 95. Their first opponent lost that amount of numbers. As for 108, Golden State Warriors has gematria of 108. And let me show you this real quick. Somebody just pointed this out to me on Facebook. Show you something real quick here, Truth Seeker. This is worth seeing with regards to 108. I love when people who follow my work make discoveries that I miss. Makes me so happy to see. Anyhow, he shows how this headline for the Bucks thing is the caption is "It's over," and so he just wants to plug "It's over" into the gematria calculator, and look at what the output is. Truth seeker for "It's over." 108, just like how many points they scored last night. I'm telling you, all this stuff is so well thought out. That's how they script these games. They're able to do it because they've done it this way for years, probably since the beginning of the league. They speak this language. It's a script, just like you're watching a movie, except for it's athletic actors on the athletic stage. It's over. Golden State Warriors. Remember, the win streak was 28 games. The high scorers for both teams, Stephen Curry had 28 points, and for the Bucks, Greg Monroe, 28 points to snap the 28-game win streak. Here's something else I caught that was interesting. The Warriors won their first game to start the streak October 27th, and they lost December 12th, a span of 47 days. Remember, the Philadelphia Warriors won the first NBA Finals in 1947.